Hello, I am going to show you today how to update your business profile on the business directory on our website, um, how you access that information, and how you can update it at any time. And we're doing this as a result of several people having some confusion over how to access that information, uh, but also good practice to have a way to show you exactly how to do it. So bear with me as we go through this tutorial. So here at the front page of our website, there is a directory tab that takes you into that business directory that I'm referencing. And so if we go into, for example, Allerton Public Library, who I oftentimes use as an example, they have a fully filled out profile. So if when you go into your own business, you don't see all of this information, um, they could potentially have had a few more choices there in terms of social media as well. But if you don't see all of this, then there's a portion that you could still update. And so I wanted to show you what a fully completed one looks like. I'm going to go back to the main directory list because I think where the confusion lies is sometimes folks are looking here first, which I understand. But if you have not chosen categories within your profile, and I'm going to show you how to do that, you won't show up under these categories. You will, however, show up in the alphabetical listing. So all of our businesses are shown in that alphabetical listing. However, if you, like I said, haven't chosen categories when you set up your business profile, you won't show up over here. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So what you first need to do is log in to your account up here at the top. And I did just find out in shooting this tutorial, sometimes you may have to expand your window fully in order to see that. So if you have your window minimized, you might need to expand it to the full screen in order to see the login option. Um, but if you click on login, it will take you to a screen. Sorry, I was logged in, so I'm logging back in here so that you guys can actually see it. It'll take you to this login screen. If for some reason you don't recall your password, all you have to do is click on having trouble logging in, go back through that process and reset your password. Now, if by chance the folks that handle your business have changed and maybe aren't listed, their email address specifically isn't shown within our system, you may need to call me so that I can add a new person to your list of folks that have access to the website on your behalf. But if it's an email address that you're using that you have access to, you can just go through the forgot password process and get back your access if you don't recall the password. So I'm logging into our profile, our account that allows me to see our profile so that we can show you exactly how to do all of this. So I'm assuming we're past that password issue. You're now logged in. This is what the screen looks like when you get logged in. And the business tab is what impacts your directory profile. So I'm going to go there. As you can see, I actually need to update our logo. So I'm going to be doing that shortly. Um, and so, but this gives you a preview of how your um, profile or directory listing, excuse me, shows up in the business directory that I showed you previously. So to make edits to it, you click here to update and you can, this is where I would update the new logo if I wanted to update any of this information. The addressing is all in there. We've listed our various social media access accounts in here. Actually, I forgot YouTube, so I'll have to add that at some point. And then you can put your business hours in. We obviously have adjusting business hours depending on meetings in a given week. So I don't have those in there, but as a business, it's good practice that you keep this up to date with your business hours. And then here is where you choose your categories that I've mentioned. So you choose a primary one, and then you can choose up to 3 more if your business applies to them. So this is what controls you showing up in that categorized listing of businesses. So once you do that, you'll be able to preview it, kind of like the preview that we were seeing before we came in, because I was already in there. And then you'll also be able to submit it. Once you submit it, it comes to me. If I am sitting at my computer when that email comes through, I will immediately approve it. But the reality is there's only one of me here. So oftentimes I'm in a meeting, or you're doing it on the weekend and I'm not on the computer at that exact moment. So what happens then is I have an email that pops up to me telling me that you have website updates. I try to do those as soon as I see them. However, if at the time you do it, I get quite a few emails. It can get lost in the shuffle. So don't ever hesitate to call me and say, hey, I did these updates, but I'm not seeing them on the website. And I can check and make sure that I haven't missed approving your updates. I try to catch them, but I'm human. So don't hesitate to prompt me if you're noticing a problem. So, anyway, so that is in a nutshell how you update all of that. I hope that this is helpful for you to see. Additionally, we did learn through this process that I am the one that has to enact you showing up on that map that was at the top of the page. I didn't realize that. So, as you guys do updates, for sure, I will be checking that. And then I actually typically will, at renewal, go in and look at this for each of the businesses as they renew and make sure that their information looks up to date. And if it isn't, I normally send you an email and prompt you to do updates to it. So this year, while I'm doing that, I will also work on correcting the mapping if you're not showing up on the mapping while we're going through renewals. So just as an FYI, we'll be trying to resolve that at the same time. I hope this was helpful in showing you guys exactly how to update that profile. And as always, don't ever hesitate to give me a call at 217-762-7921. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.